If you just got your real estate license and you're already feeling overwhelmed, that doesn't mean that you made the wrong choice. It means that no one has shown you just simply where to start. Getting your real estate license is exciting. You study, you pass the exam, you tell people you're officially in real estate. And for a minute, it feels amazing. Then the reality hits, and it hits pretty fast. You now have to find clients. Of course, that's part of what we do as realtors. You need to understand the contract so you're not misrepresenting anyone, and you have to learn your specific market. You have to post content, follow up with people, network, answer questions about the market, sound confident, and somehow build a business while you're still figuring out how the business even works. And that is where a lot of new agents start to panic and feel overwhelmed. It's very common because from the outside looking in, real estate, it simply looks simple. You show a few houses, you open a few doors, write some offers, put a sold sign up on a home, and easy peasy. But once you're actually in it, you realize there are a lot of moving pieces that you are now responsible for. And not just about learning the job, but you're building a business. And when you are new, that can feel like everyone else received a manual that somewhere along the line you might have missed. This is perfectly normal. If we haven't met yet, I'm Logan Tomczyk, your real life realtor here in Halifax, Nova Scotia. And on this channel, I help real estate agents build better businesses with more clarity, better systems, and a more human approach to sales and teaching you everything real estate. I know how overwhelming this industry can feel at times, especially at the beginning. So in this video, I want to give you a new agent survival guide. Not a motivational speech, not a list of shiny strategies that'll cure everything today. A practical foundation is what I want to give you that you can actually use to get through your first year with more confidence, more direction, and avoid some costly mistakes. One of the hardest parts about being a new realtor is that you're expected to act confident before you actually feel confident. A client asks a question, and even when you know the answer, part of you wonders, did I say the right thing? Now, you look at experienced agents online, or even in your own brokerage and your own office, and you just assume that they naturally know what to do. But trust me when I say this, they all started at the same spot you did. Every agent you admired had a first contract, a first showing, a first awkward phone call with someone, a first client question that they had to pause and look up later without having the immediate answer, a first moment where they themselves thought, I hope I don't mess this up. That's perfectly normal. The problem is not being new in this industry. The problem is pretending you are not new instead of building the right support around you to help out so you have that confidence sooner rather than later. A strong first year is not built on knowing everything, because if you know everything, then you'll need to retire. The market changes all the time. We're focused on learning fast, asking better questions, practicing the basics, and staying in motion even when you yourself feel unsure. Because confidence in real estate does not usually arrive before action. Confidence, it's built through action. So here are the things I would focus on as a new agent just starting off. First things first, find a mentor that you admire and trust. Not just someone with a lot of sales under their belt, but find someone who's willing to take time to teach you, explain things to you, correct you when you're wrong, and tell you the honest truth. A good mentor can help you avoid costly mistakes that would take years to learn on your own if you didn't have their help and support. They can walk you through contracts, they can help you understand certain client situations, they can explain what really matters during negotiations. And sometimes they can simply remind you that what you're feeling is perfectly normal. Start looking from inside your own brokerage. That's a great place to start. Ask who is open to helping newer agents. Watch how experienced agents communicate, how they prepare, how they handle pressure, and how they follow up with their leads and their clients. And when someone gives you advice, respect their time by actually applying what they're teaching you instead of just wasting it. The best mentees are not people who ask the most questions. They're the people who listen, act, come back with better questions, and keep improving. That's what we want for you. Second, master the basics before chasing advanced strategies. This is where a lot of new agents, they tend to get distracted, and I don't blame them. There's so much out there on Instagram that can pull someone in one way or another, from luxury branding, viral videos, or some lead gen system that you need to pay $500 a month for, but it's definitely gonna help you out and pay out in spades. You cannot confidently explain the buying process, or the selling process, or anything if you don't have your basics in place before you've spent time chasing shiny objects that, yes, could help your business, but you're not quite there yet. The basics are what makes people trust you. So practice your scripts, that's free. Practice your buyer consultation, that's free. Practice your listing presentation, free. Read your contracts so you can navigate them properly, free. Study your local market, know what homes are selling for, know what homes are sitting and how long an average home's on the market, know what buyers are asking for, know what sellers are worried about. When you understand the fundamentals, you stop sounding like someone trying to get a deal and you start sounding like someone who can guide people through a major life decision. And all those suggestions I had, they are free. You can find that information on your own without spending a penny. Third, build a sphere of influence properly. Your sphere is not just a list of people you can ask for business. Your sphere is a relationship network. Friends, family, past coworkers, neighbors, people from your community, people who already know you. New agents sometimes feel awkward telling people that they're in real estate, so they either say nothing or suddenly become over salesy. Neither works well. Instead, make it natural. Let people know what you're doing. Share useful information when they ask. Post market updates to keep everyone involved and informed in your circle. Talk about what you're learning. Celebrate the process that you're going through. Check in with people like a human being instead of like a salesperson hunting for a commission check. Your goal is not to pressure people. Your goal is to make sure that when real estate comes up in their world, they already remember you. People don't like to be sold, but they love shopping with friends. And that's a quote from Ryan Serhant, who you should definitely look up online. Fourth, manage your money carefully. This is not the glamorous part of the process or the job, but it matters, sometimes more than others. Real estate income can be unpredictable, especially in the beginning. The average agent in North America will sell 1 to 2 homes in their first year of the industry. When money does come in, it can be tempting just to spend it like you've arrived at the top. Don't do that. Build a reserve. Track your experiences. Set aside money for things like taxes because the CRA will not let you skip a penny. Reinvest your money carefully into tools, education, marketing, and systems that actually help your business. And be honest about what is necessary versus what makes you feel busy. You do not need every script, every subscription, every course, every gadget, every platform on day one. You don't need it. You need enough financial breathing room to stay consistent while you build momentum in this industry. Fifth, develop a resilient mindset. Real estate will test you emotionally. Leads will ghost you. Offers will fall apart. Clients will choose someone else. Deals will get stressful. Some days, you'll feel like you're finally getting into it and getting into a groove. Other days, You'll question everything that's going on around you. That does not mean you're failing. That means you're running a business. I doubt that any successful business owner has had a perfect day every day. The agents who last are not the ones who never get discouraged. They're the ones who know how to recover and how to bounce back effectively. So celebrate small wins. A good conversation, that's a win. When you're having a new contact, that's a win. A showing is a win. A lesson learned from a mistake, that's definitely a win. So when you keep on learning, you keep on making sure that you're asking the right questions so you don't fall behind, and you keep showing up every single day. And most importantly, don't compare your first chapter to somebody else's 10th year in the business. You are not behind. You're just building, and we've all been there. Your first year in real estate does not have to be perfect to be successful. You need guidance. You need fundamentals that you can build on as you continue to grow your business. You need relationships. You need financial discipline. And you need the ability to keep going when things feel uncertain. That is how you succeed in your first year of the industry. And most importantly, that is how you build the foundation for the years after your first year. Now, if this video helped, hit the subscribe for more real estate business, marketing, and agent growth strategies. If you're an agent looking to make a change in your business, or you're looking for advice just to get started, text me or send me a DM. My information is in the description below of this very video. Let's get started growing your business with confident systems that will in fact work if you're consistent. I'm Logan Tomczyk, your real life realtor, and I want to make your realty dreams happen.